Well, I love to dance. I went dancing Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, and Sunday night.
True.
And I went to the Lions Ballroom on North Avenue, where I'd like to dance in the afternoon. And I saw your mother, and I thought, what a good dancer. So I asked her to dance, and we were terrific together. And we danced and danced, and of course, I never really wanted to get married, but her friends came up and says, where are we going later? So the gentleman that I was, I said, wherever you want. And that's how we met.
We met, we dated, and 3 months later we were engaged.
We went with her friends, this fella, Annie, and what was her name?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. And we went to a bar in Melrose Park. And they had too much to drink. This was the first night Mom and I met. We ended up, I was walking him around the block, and she was walking her around the block in different directions.
We would pass.
And we would pass and say, hi. And I'm thinking, why am I involved in this situation? Who is this girl?
And I'm thinking I'll
With
never
these
see
drunk
him
friends?
again.
But
That was fun.
I kind of liked her, so
I had seen him before, and I thought he was cute.
in a bar,
And he could dance.
the Lake Club.
And then after we dated, we found out that we had so much more in common.
It was in Melrose Park.
We both liked the color green.
We didn't have much in common.
We liked the color green, and we both liked Frank Sinatra songs. So then,
And we liked to dance.
and we liked to dance. So I told his good buddy that
Mike Persosky.
Yep, that I was going to marry Greg. And then what happened?
Well, Mike and Eddie Singer and I used to go out. We were the last three left who weren't married out of the whole group of guys that we started with. And Mike said, don't go out with her, she wants to get married.
No, I said I was going to marry you.
Is that she wants to get married?
No, that was I was going to marry you. Anyway, I liked him. I liked him because I thought he was smart. If I was going to marry someone, he had to be smart. He had to be honest.
I am smart. Really smart.
And he is honest, brutally.
I'm not sure you would call it fond, but Lou's father, Edward Neary, worked for an insurance company. And there was an article in the newspaper that showed his picture, and it said underneath Millionaires Club. And then there was other information. He sold $1 million at Metropolitan Insurance. So I brought that clipping home with the words cut out and told my mother and father, he says, I met this girl, her father's a millionaire, and I'm going to marry her. So one day when I brought her over to the house, my dad, Gregory the first, took her downstairs and said, or was it my mother?
That was your dad.
It was my dad.
And he said, I feel in all good conscience that I must tell you that my son is marrying you for your family's money. And I laughed and I said, well, that we didn't have any.
It's about compromise, and it's about understanding, and while we haven't always done that great with it, eventually I tried to understand her feelings, and I think Mom tried to understand mine, and that makes a big difference. And getting away once in a while from each other is good.
That's a good idea.
We've done that.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun that way too.
Yep.
And what do you think?
Well, I think we're getting the hang of it.
after 50 years. Anyhow, we worked it out. It's lasted. We've had some really wonderful times and some difficult times, but it's been a great life. I wouldn't do it over. No, I meant, I didn't mean it that way.
I told you he was honest.
If I had to do it over, I would.
At gunpoint.
I'm done.